I waited till the end of summer and I ran out of time.
Hi. Best SDJ miss, by the way. 39. She always has been. Always will be. Better than 62. Better than every single one. She outdoes them all. The notes in this are coconut cream, tropical orchid, and toasted praline. And it's the praline. It's that freaking praline with the coconut. Perfection. Need, if you're an SDJ collector or you just like tropical scents, need. Okay. Anyway, back to what this video is about. I'm sad to say it. We're saying goodbye to summer. Well, I mean, we're never saying goodbye to summer because summer is a mindset. So we're never saying goodbye to summer, but seasonally it's about to get cold. Can't even think about it. I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of the warmth because you know we got like another month, but low-key, summer's done. You know, you see the Halloween, you see the pumpkin spice, you know it's that time. So we're gonna do a little tribute, say goodbye to summer. At first I was gonna do like a bronzy, gold, amber, whatever moment, but I'm like, we're saying goodbye to a lit ass summer. I'm doing a little pop of blue. Everything else is up in the air until it's on our face. The vibe is like blue, nighttime. It's like the end of summer. You're going out at night. The makeup's gonna stay. The makeup's gonna sparkle. The makeup's gonna glisten. And it's gonna be hot. You're gonna look hot. You're gonna say, bye summer. Peace out, girl. Had the best time. See you next year. I have some new products to try as well. So it's gonna be like a little first impressions moment while we slay the beat. I want the eetsiest, beatsiest, tiniest bit of depth, and I don't want to use powder, but I want something that's gonna stay, because like I said, this is like a going out during nighttime summer look vibe, a jig. So I'm using this from Smashbox, the Always On cream eyeshadow. This one is Sienna. It's also gonna stay. And a little goes a very, very, very long way. So I'm just dipping my brush, like the very tip of my brush, into it. That way we can add some depth and we don't have to add a batshit ton of product. Just mimicking that on the side as well. Just grabbed like a crap ton of my blue shit. And we're gonna start there. Using this first from Morphe 2. These are the Jelly Eye Shimmer. This one's Starry Sky. Super pretty. And these are jelly, but these do not dry out. I've had this for a good amount of time, and it's still not dry. So I see that as a really big plus when it's a jelly formula. And the shimmer on this is super pretty. They're a little bit hard to dig into when you have nails, but that's okay. The shimmer on these is insane. So attempting to get some of this on my finger, but I think I'm gonna have to finesse the system here. I want like this really soft, shimmery vibe. So that's why I'm starting with this one. Like, look at the reflect. That's insane. I'm putting this like everywhere. I want it up pretty high. Taking a brush that's nice and flat and dense. I'm just dampening it with some setting spray. The blue pigment, this is from ColourPop. They had a Zodiac collection with Kathleen Lights. This one is the Water Bearer. Pigments are the shit. They will last you for a lifetime. I literally can still use this that's been sitting in the cap for probably 6 months. How often do I use a blue pigment? Not very often, but when I need it, she's right here. But I still don't want this to be super intense, so I'm gonna blend it out a lot until she's like a nice little soft subtle one. 2 shimmery ass blue eyeshadows, but I want it to look a little more natural, so I'm gonna use a bronzer just like right here. Yeah, there we go. Not the first time that bronzer has saved the day for me, and it won't be the last. I will add some of that pigment back to revive the color. Also need to reinforce her so bad. She shines for a reason. It's from Patrick Todd's, the Major Dimension eyeshadows. Just gonna do this one. Still at the club. It's actually club, but he should have called it club. Taking Still at the Club. A really small little amount right here. I was just about to do a gray eyeliner, but I feel like what would make this more summer would be a brown liner, so I'm doing a brown liner. Gray looks really good with the color story, but it's just not. We need like a warm brown. We need a warm brown. Keeping with the theme of creams and shimmers that are gonna stay, I'm gonna use this from L'Oreal. These are an OG, the L'Oreal Infallible. This is Bottomless Java. Just a really pretty shimmery brown. That's gonna be my liner. These are gonna have a little bit of crumble, so let's get ready to crumble. That's why I always do my eyeshadow first and foremost. The fuck does foremost even mean? I've never used the word foremost in my life, guys. I don't know why I just did that. Taking this all the way in. Wing her out. I always just follow the shape that I created with my eyeshadow, and that makes it super easy. Liner must be sharp enough to cut through all the bullshit. Non-negotiable. I like winged it out super long too. I was just like in that mood. Now let's put some makeup on this face. I always like to be glimmery, shimmery, glowy. So I'm gonna mix some of this in with the primer I'm using, which is from Urban Decay. So we want this shit to stay. All Nighter Ultra Glow Face Primer. Look, it's like jelly. I'm just gonna use what's on a little bit of what's on the back of my hand. Primer is the opportunity for the face massage of the day. Don't forget that ever. Wait, I just realized I forgot to mix in the thing. I'm using this from Danessa Myricks to mix with it. The Vision Flush Glow. This one is Femme. kind of strobe cream moment, but it's custom, so it's even better. I do love strobe cream though. I was thinking about getting another tube of that. I saw they have like a ultraviolet or whatever you want to call it one. It's like purple. I kind of want to get that. The cocktail of the day. Gotta give them both a proper shake, especially the Ilia. Very liquidy. This one not so much, but shake it anyway because it's fun. Maybe like half a pump of House and then more of the Ilia because the Ilia is a little bit darker. It's more my shade at the moment. Case of I forgot this existed and I just found it in my drawer, so I'm gonna use it. It's the LA Girl Pro Conceal, the Peach Corrector one. Just a tiny little amount. And layers, layers, layers for longevity. So this will help the makeup stay even more. I'm not gonna go cray with the concealer, especially considering I already have the corrector underneath. So I really don't need as much. Okay, I'm about to do something that just came to me, and that something was putting the Diamond Balm underneath my eyes because I will find any way I can to use this beautiful, beautiful product. So I'm just gonna take it on the same finger that I just blended my concealer with. First, I'm gonna pat some on the back of my hand because I don't know how much I'm gonna do yet. Doing this before I powder, depending. Yeah, that's what I want. I just want it to be like a little something you see when it hits the light just right. Here's my brow bone highlight too. This is one of my new products I have to try. I'm actually super stoked. This is from Benefit. I've never tried this before. This isn't new. I don't think it's that new. But this is the Hula Wave Bronzing Balm. I don't really know when these came out, but I've never had it before. So let's see what she's about. This is the original shade. There is one lighter than this. I have like a medium, deep, whatever. This is just the original, which original Hula is one of my favorite bronzers. It's actually when I used that bronzer in my crease, it was Hula. Texture in the pan is like, it looks spongy. Let's feel it. Does it feel spongy? No, feels like a regular cream. Okay, definitely I'm getting why it's called a balm. It doesn't feel like a traditional cream actually. It's more lightweight. Oh, I really like that color actually. It's a nice color. I love when bronzers have that like almost like pink tone to them. It's just like a really subtle pink, but it's like that little undertone of pink, and this has that for sure. I really am obsessed with this color, and honestly I'm low-key obsessed with the formula. Like, it looks really, really soft, but I look super bronzed at the same time, and that's just like really, truly, honestly floating my boat right now. Boat is straight floating in the ocean at the moment. Of course, jawline, neck, back, you know the rest. I don't need more of this, but I keep putting on more. It's like so good. Benefit, I'm like, okay. Gonna take this little itsy brush, do a little bit of a nose bronze. For some reason I really want to emphasize right here, so I'm gonna put a ton right there. Right here, do a little button nose. NARS for the cheeks. This is the new multiples, and this is the multiple orgasm. And a fave in my collection. They reformulated. These are the new formula. We'll get to this in a sec. Start with her. This is the new multiples. This one's called Bad Habit. It's like a, this one's a little bit of a deeper pink. So I'll keep it more towards the outside. Honestly, brush that I used for contour is going to be used for my blush as well, because this is really good for blending creams. Wait, I love this combo. Multiple yeses from me. Yes, I truly do use her every single day of my life. FALLLLL's Glassy Opal. Put it right there. But I also want to do a little bit of the Diamond Balm. So while I'm blending it, I'm going to have some of the Diamond Balm on my finger. So that even if all the lights go out and it turns super dark, you can find me in the dark, because I will still shine. Miss LM Translucent Setting Powder. I really just want to put this right here because I don't want any of that shine going anywhere. Now I am going to take the powder version of Hoola. I have mine in this lovely Earth Angel Horoscopes palette that they came out with a few years ago. And this palette gets its freaking use, let me tell you. I'm just taking Hoola on a little brush just to increase the longevity of the bronzer and set it down so it doesn't move. I'm gonna trust in the longevity of the NARS blushes and the layering of the highlights that will stay, so I'm not gonna set those. I'm just gonna set the bronzer, and I'm gonna finish up the eyes. It's from Give. Bath water. You have to use a bit of pressure to get this much color payoff from her, but low-key worth it because super pretty. Connecting it to this wing that I created as well. I swear shit just be spawning in my collection, because what the fuck is this? NYX eye pencil, baby blue. Gonna put it in the inner corner. Right here. Then I'll just bring it all the way up in. I'm also going to do some of the Diamond Balm in the inner corner. And when I bring this up in here, I'm bringing it up in here. Like all the way up here. So I said, Diamond Balm. Mascara needs to stay. So I'm going to mix a waterproof and water resistant. All Benefits mascaras are water resistant. And then this one's waterproof from Maybelline. The Falsies. Push Up Angel. I'm gonna do the non-waterproof one first and the waterproof on top. That way it's like a shield. This is the Benefit Bad Gal Bounce. The brush on this is like super interesting because you have your regular hair, kind of like your fibers, and you have your more like separate-y, plasticky, bristly brush. So it's got both, which I actually super love because I can go in with a ton of layers with the like fibery brush, and then I can just flip it and comb through and separate any like clumps that were created. And I'm just gonna do a layer of this and then a layer of the Maybelline on top. Now she's gonna be a little tiny girl compared to the Bad Gal Bounce. She's just got like a little, like, just a little comb. So this will also help separate any clumps, which is why I like putting this on top of mascara a lot of the time. You can just use it as a comb. Lips, I'm first just gonna line with this flower scribble stick called Caramel. Just adding shape with this. Then I'm gonna take this from Urban Decay. I don't think they make this anymore, but this is the Pink Slip Lip Chemistry. It's like one of those pH balancing products. It's just like a really sheer glossy tint. Just gonna do a really light layer of that. Lawless Sweet Daisy Lip Mask. Probably my #1 lip product at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. And it matches my eyeshadow perfectly, so I have to use her. This is in front of me, so might as well. My BFF posted a Snapchat earlier and her lips looked so juicy and good. I was like, what's on your lips? And she was like, it's the fat oil from NYX. Really ran to my vanity because these are insanely freaking good. This is Supermodel. These have a really good jelly texture to them, which I love, and they smell so fruity good. Like, look, they're so good. Highly recommend getting the same lip gloss as your Biffle. That way you put them on, you're connected through your gloss. You're creating a gloss connection between the two of you, and you better believe that shit's inseparable. I'm gonna add another layer of it because putting on lip gloss is a ritual that I partake in multiple times a day. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for tuning in. Alright, we're saying farewell summer, but we're saying hello fall. Did you bring me a cool breeze and a PSL? Because that's what I've been waiting for. Peace. Bye, summer. We will meet again next year.